Hello there. Welcome to JonnyBuildz. I am your host, of course, Johnny. And trying something a little bit new. We've got the little Stormtrooper cam over here. Some of you got to see that this weekend at Brickfest Live. That I do actually have a Stormtrooper cam. The camera just sits right on top of his head. And things are oriented a little bit differently so you can kind of see things a little bit more fully as far as what I'll be building and working on today, and you can kind of see it laid out here. So, welcome to everyone. Hi, Scott Davis. Hi, Evil Venom Pro. Good to see you again. Appreciate you joining from Brickfest Live. It was a lot of fun to do. It was a lot of work. It was a lot of work. But I think everything turned out really great. I think everyone had a good time seeing all the builds that were there from the lug and from Brickfest Live themselves and stuff like that. It was a blast. I had a lot of fun talking with people, and as I built the Pac-Man arcade, it was fun showing people how it worked, and I'm going to do that real quick on stream before we get to what we're going to be working on, and I'm going to need you guys' help to figure some things out. Hi, you are. How you doing? Thanks for stopping in. So, first things first. So this is one of the last things that you do in creating the Pac-Man arcade, and it's a little mini. Let's get the camera to focus properly. Come on. Come on. Camera refocus. Yeah. Anyway, it's a mini. There we go. It's a mini Pac-Man set that has like the 80s floor, and it's got a gumball machine and a little chair to sit on, and a trash can, of course. You have to have a trash can to throw away your gum, unless you swallow it. And a mini Pac-Man. It even has the little screen on there. It's a sticker, of course, but it has the same screen that you see here. It's exactly the same. And, of course, a little person that has their coin ready to throw that into the machine. So, really cool that they did kind of a diorama of what you actually build. Alright, so I'm trying to get the camera to refocus. This is the first thing that you build, actually. This is the Pac-Man being followed by the ghost, and then you have them down here. You've got Pac-Man, of course. You've got Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde. I don't know why they put Clyde in there, but I think it's funny. And then, so Pac-Man, of course, is being chased by the ghost. He runs away, and then he eats a power pellet. And the ghosts go, and he runs after them. So, pretty cool little feature that they do, and it actually goes on top of the Pac-Man arcade itself. The next thing you build is you start at the bottom and work your way up. These actually fall off very easily because this is supposed to be on top of here and solid, but in order to show you the two things separately, I took this part off. And actually, to work on and customize this thing, I had to do this. So the working part of the Pac-Man arcade is here, but you build this. This is where the diorama goes, right back here. Joystick actually works pretty cool. It springs back. It's got play to it, like an actual arcade joystick does, which is really cool. And then you have this lights up with a light brick. So this is, it says 25 cents. It's the coin return. Now, as you can see, right here where this gray line is actually where it stopped initially. I have since customized it on Sunday so that the coin return, when you press this, actually drops a coin. So this slot, normally this piece here is over right beside, and this is black over and all the fill-in. Well, I took this apart on Sunday and customized it so that I can put a coin in here. Okay, and I hit the coin return, and the coin comes out. Just catch that? Let's do it again. Coin there. There it is. I actually got it to work. I refined it some yesterday. Yeah, I made it work. I actually refined it a little bit yesterday. It wasn't quite what I wanted it to be. things were just a little bit goofy, so I actually took this front here apart again and played around with it and got it adjusted to where it would be proper. So yes, I actually made that work. So now, the other guts to this thing, there's actually a back to it also, so that you can get to everything really. And you can see how that makes everything light up. It's very clear here. So I'm just leaving that back there so that things can be seen. So we've got this, and I didn't even display this part, but it's got the high score, and it's got a 1-up. It's hard to see, I know. But it's got a 1-up thing here, which you can actually turn and change to different scores. That's 6,900. Now we're up to 8,400 for the 1-up. And then we're up to 10,275. But the high score is 16,440. Yes, there are attachable lights for this thing, and that's something that I'm looking at getting, actually. But then, this is the fun part. This is the really, really cool part. Oh, but I got to leave that back here, otherwise it'll be hard to see. So there's a chain that runs through here for this part, and then there's a separate chain that's here for Inky. He's all by himself. So we're gonna run this, and you're gonna see everything. Look at that. I love how the orange ghost and the cherry move. You see them kind of rotating a little bit and stuff, but the orange ghost is like, I ain't going out there. You can see it all kind of move and rotate. So what it's actually not too bad as far as like price goes, but there is a light kit. Get Pac-Man right back at the top. There's a light kit that you can buy that is remote driven, that does sound along with the lighting, where it'll do like these light up on the side, these do patterns, this lights up. I mean, like it's the coolest thing, and it's not very expensive. It's like 40 bucks to light this all up, which would be really cool. Yep, he moves just fine. This is one of those sets that, like, and you have to do this for a couple other sets. The R2 set is very similar. It actually looks cool back here because it looks like these are all lit up now. The R2 set is very specific. Like in the instructions, it specifically says, okay, make sure that this is oriented this way, this is oriented that way before you put things together. And this does the exact same thing. It makes sure that like you have the right number of chain links and stuff. And I made sure I counted every single one twice so I didn't have to go back and do it. So yeah. So we're gonna move this. Oof, I took the lady off. We're gonna move this out of the way. We're gonna move this out of the way. We're gonna put them over here for the moment. And we're actually going to do the same thing with the main Pac-Man itself, because we're not going to be working on it tonight. I have the Nintendo one too. It is not as smooth as this one is, not by far. We don't need this either, or these. These can all go over here for now. Alright. As you can see, I have like Yoda was there. R2, there's R2 right there, right here in the little camera. Porg is over here. I've got the DeLorean right here, Optimus Prime, a couple other things. There's the UCS TIE Interceptor up there. Which one? Hold on. You mean this? The white sticker? Which one do you mean, Scott? Yeah, I got a lot of Lego. The white one is printed. The side ones, these side ones actually are stickers, these ones. And they go on the side pieces that go here to kind of help solidify things a little bit. Because if you did just pieces straight down and panels and stuff, this thing would just like be falling apart. So they use this to help kind of keep things together. So these are stickers. But this front is, keeps scaring you with it. You'll learn that I'm a scary person. I mean, so this is what I was working on, and like I said, it does return a coin. You saw evidence of that, so if it breaks, you know it did work. All right. So what we need to work on is we are working on Donkey Kong like where I want to do. So this whole thing needs to be as tall as that. Okay, so it needs to go at least 2 times higher than it currently is, because I want to make the cabinet full in relation to that. Very similar to how this is. So you see how this is kind of like a full cabinet? What we have currently with the Pac-Man set is just the top half, and in fact this goes a little bit lower than it should. It should actually be up more. So what I want to do is make a full cabinet. Now the cabinet part is boring. I mean, let's face it. It's just going to be a lot more of the black. Would be cool if I could do yellow, but I don't have enough yellow, so I'm just going to do black. However, I want to do a Donkey Kong, like an original arcade Donkey Kong diorama inside, very similar to how that has stuff inside. So I want to do that for the front. So what I need to do is we need to figure out, and I need your help, to figure out which version of Donkey Kong we're going to do. So I have some options here. So let's look at option number 1. This is classic. These are all classic Donkey Kongs, but they all look slightly different. So this is option number 1. That's kind of the classic. He's like, you know, all like happy and stuff. He's showing his teeth, you know, everything like that. So that's kind of classic Donkey Kong. All right. So that's option number 1. Let's go with option number 2. So this one's kind of cool because it's kind of got his frown, and he's holding a barrel, like he's getting ready to throw it, you know, down the thing, and it goes blah, 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 blah. So that's option number 2. The coloring we're going to worry about, and I kind of do want to make it so that, like, even though it's a mosaic and it's sort of flat, it is going to be somewhat 3D, but, you know, that's something we're going to play with. So that's option number 2. Option number 3 is kind of a mix between 1 and 2, where he's got one arm up and he's like doing his little dance thing or whatever. So he's doing his little dance. He's got one arm up and he's showing his teeth again. He's being all excited, and one leg is up, you know, kind of like Incredible Hulk. So there's number 3. Number 4 is kind of what number 1 was, but it's pixelated, so you can kind of see a little bit more detail as to how he's sort of going to look, because we're going to use the pixelated idea to... So, for instance, like a lot of times you use one Lego stud as 1 pixel. It won't work that way for us, because if I did that, like, if you can see with how wide he is, like, that's going to be as wide as this thing. So we have to reduce it and play with it to make it work. So that's that. Because the idea, what we're looking to do is something like this. And again, it's not going to be this full, but we're trying to do something sort of like that. Very, very basic as a start, and then, you know, can always refine it, that sort of thing. So, but I would like, I'm not even thinking about, well, her name, it's not Princess. It's not Princess Toadstool. This is Pauline. Pauline is who was the person that he was trying to save initially. And in fact, they made a cartoon for Donkey Kong back in the day, back in the 80s when I was growing up, and it was Mario and Pauline and Donkey Kong. So yeah, sort of what we're going for here. All right. You don't like the teeth, okay? So that's 1 vote. So she's saying she likes this one. And you said 4. So you're saying either of those 2, which are very similar. You know, we could even do this one, which is number 4, and make him hold the barrel. Okay, so we got to vote. Oh, we got to vote for 1. Uh-oh, we got 2 votes for number 1. There's number 1. That's that is kind of the classic Donkey Kong being all like, "Arr, arr." Don't ask me to do that again. Alright, so that's what we're looking at. It looks like number 1 is the winner. At the very least, we're going to get started with Donkey Kong and start kind of getting his shape a little bit. And I'm going to start building a little bit more of the cabinet. As you can see, I got some... oh, you can't see because of the thing. I'm not doing it again. I've already done it twice. Here. So, It's not over yet, you are, because, I mean, this head is always going to be shaped kind of the same to start with. And we may get more votes. You never know, so we'll see. All right, so we're going to start with him. I'm going to actually move that down a little bit, because I'll be building here, kind of, with the parts and stuff. So I'm going to move him. I'm actually going to shrink this picture and kind of move it out of the way so we have reference. Whoop, I don't want to put it all the way down there. There we go. There we go. Ah, that looks good. Because I am going to work on, and actually, you know what? I kind of want to have this one showed up too, just for reference, because it is going to be useful to see how many Lego bricks / pixels I need. And that'll be, like I said, a good reference point. Okay, that should be good. Let's lock those both. There we go. Hey, there we go. Look at that. So we got both of them. So as you can see, and I'm going to point on the screen, the head kind of is the same shape, except for, and actually the mouth is very similar whether the teeth are open or closed. One thing I'm thinking of is, since you're thinking we're going to do the first image, I can actually make the mouth close and open. See, I just think of things that are just more difficult than they should be. So I'm going to get some of these brown pieces out that are from a couple different sets, just so I have them available. And we're just going to get started building some Donkey Kong. Those are way too dark. Those are going off to the side. Here, they can go hide behind Donkey Kong. There we go. So how's everyone doing tonight? That's the first time I've gotten to say anything to you guys about, like, hey, what are you guys up to? Anything special? Oh, look at that. That would be a beautiful head. Almost. And he almost does look red. So, but I'm kind of like thinking more along this shading, this for number 2. So, kind of going to do a combination, I think. But how's everyone doing tonight? Staying out of trouble? I mean, you guys are here, so you can't be in that much trouble. Don't mind me as I'm getting these pieces out. Excuse me. Got to start somewhere, right? Alright, let's do this. Wait, you didn't even... Wait, you are not have ice cream? That is insane. There is no way you are did not have ice cream. We're going to move these panels out of the way because they're just not going to be useful at this time. Not these big ones, anyway. So I'm thinking of making him too thick. So like this. 2 pixels thick, so deep. And that'll help with... Because if I did it only 1 deep, that would make me have to use up way too many small pieces. So we don't want to do that. But I think this is the right color brown for around him. And then this is kind of the best color, I think, for the inside. Wait. You're that tired that you can't even be bothered to get up and go get it? So many shades of brown. But we're just getting the pieces out. I maybe should have done this before, but that's alright. It gives me a chance to talk to you guys. And get some ideas as I go through seeing what pieces I actually do have. I was actually thinking while I was getting these pieces together, I was thinking because Donkey Kong he's ripped, let's say. He's muscled, okay? There's I was thinking like this kind of a piece could be used like for his ribs, like his muscled chest, so to speak. Something like that. Or even that. I don't know. There's possibilities here. And we don't have to make him all so pixelated. We can customize some things and make it so that he, well, that might be a useful piece right there. There's actually some really good pieces in here that are this dark brown. One thing for the actual, so the cabinet is going to go like this much higher, kinda, okay? So like we're looking at least double this, so like that. So that'll give us room, and that means that I may, because of the ladders and stuff that are for Donkey Kong, like they may go up here, and like this will still be open, but. Yeah, it's going to be tall. Like I said, I wanted to make it so that like the cabinet is kind of a full-size cabinet, versus being just what the Lego set is. So, oh, and just be careful. Ooh, that one's a busted piece. That's not good. Busted. And just be careful. No. I try to avoid it. No bad language in my channel, so be careful. UR is watching. She's got the band hammer. Yeah, we usually give people a warning just because I want to keep it as friendly as possible. But yeah, it'll be, the idea is to make it tall, and alright, let's finish a couple of these, then we'll start building. Couple hinges. I don't think I'm going to use those, but having them available is a good idea. These are always useful pieces. The little corner pieces, those are always useful. Let's see what we can come up with together. How about? And we'll be playing around with things, and we'll see, like I said, what we can come up with. Anything hiding back here, really? That one. That one. Ooh. Little half-round piece, that's kind of cool. And I can always order more pieces if need be. Oh, I know, brown bricks are very, I don't know what it is about brown bricks, but they are oh, there's the other half of that. Oh wait, no, that's probably the same one. Yeah, I don't know why brown is so, yeah, brown is very brittle. It is very brittle. For some odd reason, like people take apart sets with brown, and they just snap. It's really interesting. Alright, so that's that. I actually have one more that has some other brown pieces that may be useful. Of course, Donkey Kong's in the way, so you can't see, but I got a lot of pieces here that are like more solid. I don't think that's going to be useful. It's kind of like a door. Well, it's not something that it's kind of recent, because I think brown bricks that have been around for a while are what have gotten to be brittle. You know, they have to have been in the same spot for a while. Yeah, the old dark red, very similar. So it must have something to do with the process, as they do think. Ooh, look at this! Look at this. So these would make a good barrel, like a good start to a barrel that he throws. Yeah, yeah. Something to think about. The wrench beside my name. The wrench beside my name. Where is there a wrench? The wrench beside my name. I see JonnyBuildz. Oh, yeah, that's a mod symbol, yes. UR is my mod. So, she's the one that looks out for bad people. We've had, back when I first started, like, we kept getting Russian bots in here, but those have since kind of died down, so. Yeah, I don't know what's come of them. Yep. Alright, ooh, that's a useful piece. Nice. Okay. I am done sorting. I'll be looking through this. Oh, more. Look at that. We easily have 2 barrels now that he could be tossing. Okay. So we can use these kind of as reference to be like, okay, what would he be holding? So. Ooh. Ooh, that's a cool piece. I like that. It's kind of little chrome dome head. Alright. That's enough for now. Actually, the barrels that he throws kind of have rounded ends. It's kind of weird. Alright, so let's move this out of the way just a little bit. keep it there in case I need it. And we're going to get started building. Oh, by the way, this does not say fat. It says eat. In case you were wondering. It says eat, sleep, build, repeat. That's what this shirt says. This has become my whoops. This has become my my streaming shirt. I got this for Brickfest Live this weekend, and I was wearing it on Saturday, I think. So, kind of going to keep that, I think, as my streaming shirt because I like it. Eat ice cream. Ice cream is not my thing, you know? That's your thing. That's other people's thing. It's not my thing. So, you need a shirt that says eat ice cream. Don't you think? Right. So, let's look at Donkey Kong. He has a kind of a, it's long and it goes down. Now again, if I went with the width of the pixel one, he would be way too, it would just be way too, in fact, on my screen, I can make him huge so that I can see it better. In fact, I'm going to do that. I'm not changing it because it'll make everything disappear, but this way I can kind of look at it better. There we go. He is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Of course, they made him an odd number. So, well, of course I did. The Pac-Man machine, you saw it move. The Pac-Man machine's done. This is not done yet. I mean, like the cabinet, but that's what we're building. We're building this to go inside of it and get a size idea. Okay, so the top of his head is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So what we want is probably like 3. So like this. So like 3 wide. And it comes down pretty quick already. We're kind of taking everything and condensing it by half. So let's go with, he needs a middle. Alright, so the middle of his head. And then we're going to start already getting, well, this will actually work okay, if I have the right pieces for it. Because I kind of want to do this as like the interior, like that. Like this is where his eyes would be, like here. We can actually make his eyes kind of be sticking out a little bit. Using one of these pieces. Where was it? Like something like this. We can make it like pop out, like sideways. Something like that. So that. Let's just get the basic down. I need some of those pieces, but I need them to be flat, like stud size pieces. So it's either that, or should I go lighter? Should I go more lighter? Does that make more sense? Let's try this. Because I got enough of those pieces. Or some of those pieces. And actually, we're going to build him out to the back. Like, I'm going to make it so, like, this side is like the finished side. I'm going to have it all messed up here in the back. And that's okay. We'll get a nose like that. And let's do... like that. Because I still want to define the mouth and everything. Let's do it by 3, actually. If it's that close to the nose, we should be able to do this. So a 3. Yeah, I like the lighter look. That orange is kind of cool. Maybe I'll use that for his chest. Well, it is kind of orange around his chest, so... this is what designing something like this is. It's a lot of like looking and being like, yeah, I'm not sure if I like that. And then you go back to it and you're like, no, I like it better this way, and da 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 da. Alright, so we're gonna put... no, not those. I need dark Well, I mean, those will work. Like that. His eyes would go like right here. His head's still going to be pretty big. I may have to shrink everything even more, but you know, one thing at a time. That actually might work for washboard abs. That's a 4x2. I'm looking for a 3x2. Not finding it. Huh. Alright, I'm gonna have to go old school and do it like this. Okay. There we go. Alright, so there's his head. It's already pretty wide, but you know, that's what we're gonna do. Just for the fun of it, we're figuring this out. So this is the sides. This is the beginning of his head. His ears are gonna be like over here. Actually, that would be cool to have like texture for his ears, maybe. Yeah, but that's too. No, that's too high. That's the hard part, is finding out what is and what is not. That would need like a 2, and then we start coming down. We need a 6. No, that's too big. Like this. See, this is the hard part about doing odd as well, because it's going to be offset. Maybe I should do even. That's the hard part. Should I or should I not? In that case, I'm only doing the top of his head. So let's go back. If we did this. Okay. And that messes up the nose, really. We'll keep it the way it is for right now. Okay. Let's do a... So we got this. Okay, and his mouth is going to go here, like right here. So we've got... Oh, no, you know what? I want a 3. It's a hard part of working with all flat pieces, because then it becomes a little bit more difficult to pry things off. There's a 3. Alright. The reason why I want to do that is because... Oof. Very delicate, too. Is we do this, and now I can make the corners of the mouth go down. Where did that go? The Lego Man! How you doing? It was good to see you at Brickfest Live. Good to see you now. You are awesome. We are working on... What was I doing? Okay. We're working on Donkey Kong right now. He's got a big, wide frown, so... I am doing great. I am having fun, getting to see people and talk with people, of course, and having a good time. So, of course, I'm doing great. Alright, let's pry this off. Alright, so there's our Donkey Kong start. So let's put him over top. Kind of like that. Alright, we're going to make a frown. Oh, very nice. That's good. That's nice that you did that. Alright, so what... I don't have any 2x1s, which is interesting that I don't have any 2x1s. I got a lot of other pieces for have any 2x1s in this color, which is sad. Yeah, I've watched a few of your videos. Usually whenever I see it alert me, then I go and take a look. But yeah, you can tell you're having fun doing your builds. You saw my one comment where I'm like, hey, don't drop. Alright, so this goes here. That's going to be hidden. And we're going to make a frowny face. Let's see how this works. I've never done pixel art before, so there's our frowny face. So if you look, his frowny face is very wide. See? Then we're going to fill this in with more. Like that, and then we're gonna, like, he's got cheeks and everything. Actually, you know what would work? I don't have, I wish, like I said, I wish I had 2x1s. A lot of them. Actually, this might work for his ears for this side. Nah, that still just looks weird. Looks kind of like him a little bit. A little bit. Excuse me. Alright, so we need to finish this. That's the bottom of the mouth. And like I said, the back is going to be ugly. We kind of have to use our imaginations. Don't have, man, I am just out of these color pieces, which I did not think would be a big deal, but apparently it is. I've got plenty of the dark, but you know, let's see, maybe I will. You're seeing mine now. You got to see mine at the thing, so, and you're seeing it now. You're seeing the consternation. Alright, we're going to use this. In fact, you know what, actually? You know what? We can do this. I need to... Face reveal in the vids, huh? I see how it is. Alright, so let's do this. We don't actually need... You saw nothing. Hey Jerry, how you doing? We are building Donkey Kong as of right now. It looks a little bit funny, kind of like the song by Rocket Man, but you know, that's how you start. Sometimes it is a little bit funny. So we're gonna do this. All right, so that looks a little bit more like. Looks more like I'm looking for. So that looks kind of like this. Obviously much bigger, but we're using a smaller version of the pixels. You know what I mean? So there we go. So we're gonna do that as is for now. Donkey Kong for Jumpman. All right. And I don't, like I said, I don't have enough of these smaller pieces. I wish I did. But we're going to work on doing these darker pieces now. And in fact, so that's his mouth. He needs a little bit of separation there. Gotta keep them separated. And maybe I'll use a different color just for the separation. Maybe? That might work. 'Cause I don't have enough of any of these other colors. Oh, you saw me at Brickfest! Master Jellybean, good to see you. I do remember you. The Pac-Man arcade, so this is the customized bottom part that actually returns the coin. The arcade is done, like itself. Let me show you. Stretch. So this is done, you know, and it works and everything like that. But I'm working on customizing it. So I'm putting a Donkey Kong diorama underneath. So this is going to be built up even further, like the full cabinet. And I want to put a Donkey Kong diorama, something like that, underneath. So that's what I'm working on currently. So that is what you have come into. So let's do, it's very thin to get down to his chest area. So let's do this. Wait, no. We're gonna need to spread out a bit more. So we can do this almost, yeah. Yeah, look at that chest. It's gonna be nice and broad. Like that. Okay. And then I'll need other filler for that. So don't get to go see her? I'm confused. Alright, so luckily with his broad shoulders we can add in some other pieces here. There we go. So I know there's holes here, but that's okay. We're just getting the rough idea to see what we can do with it. These are his kind of his ears that are going to be separated, and his mouth. So we're going to do this. Yeah, let's do actually. Let's do, where was it? Add a couple of these pieces. I'm glad I got to see you at Brickfest, though. I'm glad that you came and you had a good time, I hope. Hope you had fun. I don't want to make it that big. Donkey Kong is blind? No, he's not. He just doesn't see very well. Thing where you built a square and then they placed it on the floor. But yeah, the mosaic stuff. Alright, so that. No, I don't want to go that high. Well, maybe I do. Maybe I do. First, like on the floor, yeah. Actually, this will work good. His eyes are closed. Well, no, I didn't put any eyes in because it's going to be tough to do. So I'm going to leave that for last. Actually, this is a darker color, it almost looks like. I mean, he does blink his eyes actually in the game, so. These are darker. Just by a little bit of a shade, but they are definitely darker. Alright, so I gotta find more pieces. Hey Logan, how you doing? Logan, someone's gonna ask you about certain instructions. Just warning you. Just warning you. Mocking goes good. I have way less dark, or way less lighter brown pieces than I realized, so. Dang, these are tough to tell sometimes. Alright. So, oh, where's that 3? This works better. Mocking, MOC. So mocking is the process that we use to. So a mock is MOC, my own creation, and so mocking would be the process of making a mock, and that's what we use to create what we do. They are mocks. So we're gonna have some holes here and stuff, but that's okay. So we're gonna start working on. I want to do these washboard abs for his chest. That's right. Oh, you were gonna mock me? That would be so rude. Alright, ooh, what was I gonna... Hold on. Where was that? I had the perfect piece. There it is. Why you gotta be so rude? There we go. Washboard abs. This will be good. You would think that, wouldn't you? But I'm not going to get involved with that. There we go. Washboard abs. Or he's holding a barrel, one of the two. Aw, poor UR is now sad. UR... Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna put some googly eyes there. UR has been patient and trying and waiting, and her idol has now made her feel awful. That is sad. Alright. So let's move forward with the arms. Because we can make them. I mean, she has been patient for this whole bumblebee thing. My shirt says eat. E-A-T. Wait, E-A-T. It's eat, sleep, build, repeat. That's my, it's now my, I said that earlier so people didn't get the wrong idea, but apparently I had to say it again. Alright, so it's going to become my streaming shirt, even though it says that I'm fat, which I am. I mean, let's be honest. But that's okay. I'm good with it. All right. Well, what's your homework? I bet you she could do it. Unless it was calculus or something, I bet you that would not work. Alright, so that's looking kind of like it. Again, this is going to be just getting the rough idea for who Donkey Kong is. Well, let's do this, actually. I can... Oh, you know what? This actually works out. Because I can make this go to even instead of odd, like right now, like it is. So, all right. Yeah, I'm planning on doing snot for the eyes, but the problem is I do not have a brick to go in there for it. So let's go. I like this color for his middle. There we go. It actually, I think, looks pretty good. All right. So we've evened it up. Yes, you did. You got to see Logan on the live stream too. Yeah. You guys got a twofer. What do you got to say about that, huh? I mean, you're not going to know what to do with yourself. Yeah. Logan was just like, "Hi." It was so great. All right, so let's do this. We're gonna start making his body a little bit. This will come around. This too shall pass. All right, so this is going to come around and support. Oh, look at that. That actually looks really cool. There we go. That's kind of getting there. Let's firm this up. He actually has, now that I'm looking at it, he actually has really big legs. They like go way out. So let's go, ooh. I guess those are the right color. Ah, those run in. Okay, alright, let's move his arms out. It might have been. I didn't show Lego Man on camera unless it was further down the line that he was on there. So, does anyone want to trade? What are you looking to trade? People are always interested in trading. Yeah, you did call him out, and then you're like, hey! I want the thing! Alright, so... Oh man, he's like a sumo wrestler. So this might not be a very... I'm gonna have to make him a lot smaller if I want him to if I want a lot of stuff in the diorama. But there we go. Alright, so that actually doesn't look too bad. For a first time at doing a pixelated creature, it actually doesn't look that bad. No, I want... no. Well, that's good that you're working on a better one, but she wants it now, as you can tell. She is definitely not patient, though we won't admit that. Okay, there's that. And there we go. Alright. That's not a bad start. Alright, let's make his feet. It actually does not look awful. It actually doesn't look bad. I need more flat and thinner pieces to finish up here to make his head look a little bit better. And of course he needs eyes. I do have a lot of eyes, but that actually does not look bad for a first go-round of a pixelated thing. That actually looks pretty good. Remember, I'm shrinking everything too based on the pixel size that's here. And trying to do my best with it, but you know, it's not easy. Yeah, Skinny Donkey Kong. But he looks like a sumo wrestler. Oh, it's buffering for you? Not for me. So, must be you. Yeah, it is going to be huge. That's why I'm probably going to have to. Oh, I got to finish his hands. Actually, his hands are flexible as of right now, which is kind of cool. And let's see, I want to, how do I want to do those? Let's do this. Let's do these so that you can't see them. We'll make little fists. I have to play around with some stuff here. Yeah, my stream actually has been, oh, look at that. We're gonna do something like that to make like his fist. So if I have one more of those, which I should have one more, and if I speak too soon, I'm sorry. Ah, look, this is what I was looking for. I totally missed these. I was looking for these. Now I can finish this. His ears look. Oh, wait. Do I want to do that or do I... Decisions. Ah! Too much stuff going on. Ah, no. We're going to do down here. We're going to make these holes go away. That, and you know what, Lego Man? I have, I've been doing streaming for... 2 years now? And this is and I'm really just showing my face for the first time, so it's okay. You show when you're ready, okay? Not before. Oh, where did that go? That was right here, right? Yeah. I need something back there for support. Hey, it's my theme music. Everybody sing, "Here's Johnny," when it finishes. Here we go, ready? Here's Johnny. It's amazing. Yeah, that's better. That looks better. Alright, alright, alright. Of course, the pieces I was looking for I didn't find until later, but that's alright. There we go, look at that. See, now that looks even better. That's like his mouth. I doxed you, you weren't ready. I think you'll survive. I think you'll survive. Alright, let's put his pants back on. Alright, so that's looking better. I actually like that. I think it's pretty cool. These should actually be a little bit shorter to kind of match his head, because his head actually, if you look at it, his head takes up like half his body because he like crouches down, you know, so. Johnny Beard. Hey, you know what? That's kind of the advantage to having a beard that's rather full, because then you can do little side jobs like that, you know? Alright, so let's give him a fist. They need to be a little bit longer. Let's do this. See if I can take this apart. There's two of them together here. Yeah. Up, 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 up. It's gray. It's not turning white yet. What are you talking about? Sheesh, trying to age me. Oh, I know why. I know why. Jerry's jealous. She's like, oh, I'm old, so. I am decently old. Oh, Donkey Kong fell over. That makes him have really long arms. But, I mean, you know, oh no, that's way too long. That is way too long. So let's do, we need a 3. Ooh, found that. Ah, perfect, perfect, perfect. And that, would a 4 be okay? So Kong, the idea is, I need a 3. So give me this, and I need a 2. 2 by 2. So the idea is to put Kong, so this, oh, I don't need a Gandalf beard. So this is the bottom of the cabinet, and it has the coin slot working. I refined it a bit yesterday. But the cabinet is still too short. It needs to be twice as big. Like, it's going to be this tall. And so Kong and Mario, and there's going to be a little Donkey Kong diorama that goes inside of this. That's the idea anyway. Okay, so if I'm going to do that, I need to take away this. There we go. Donkey Kong arm 1. Actually, one of the lug members does Galaga. They like did it already, which is really cool. My intention is not to do any more. I just wanted to do this. But you know, we'll see. I wasn't planning on putting any more in the cabinet really, because I think this will be enough with having like a full Donkey Kong scene in there. Space Invader. See, I kind of like the idea of because the cabinet is going to be tall. I wanted to have like a climb, you know. Lemmings. Lemmings is not. No, 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 no. Lemmings is not original arcade stuff. You just shush. You don't know. You don't know. Lemmings. I'll give you a Lemmings. My wife actually loves Lemmings, but I think it's a silly game. And of course, I do not have another one of those cool looking bricks. Oh, and it would be cool. If these were smaller, that would be cool fists too. Well, actually, now that you mentioned the crank, I actually am planning on, hopefully, making the crank, you know, go like that. Cubert would have been a good idea, but I came up with this idea, so I'm going with it first. If it doesn't work out, I got options, you know. Cubert would be cool. Question of the day: your favorite childhood video game? Favorite childhood game would have to be an old arcade game called Terra Cresta. It was a cool game because you would fly as this ship that would go collect other parts. And then whenever you got all 5 of the parts together, you turned into this giant phoenix that was invincible for a few seconds, like 10 seconds. And it's called the Terra Cresta, obviously. And you were, you know, it was a space shooter, so you were going through and just like, you know, shooting lots of things. That was my favorite game. I loved it. It was so much fun. Played that for hours. It was one of the coolest games too, because like there were dinosaurs that you were killing, and they would, as you got close to them, they would roar. So it was pretty neat. Don't tell him to chill. It's okay. Logan can get excited. I wish I had another one of these things. It looks like such a good fist. Maybe I'll use... it's too big. I need a piece that kind of looks like a fist. Now, see, there's one of those. It's the wrong color. The color kind of needs to be the same. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Alright, so it won't be the his face being that color is okay. So let's do this. That's right. Mock Logan all you want. Yes, Kingdom Hearts titles are bad. I agree. Which is one reason why I never played them. That's it. Nope, that's... No, that's the same color. Let's see if I can get the pieces that I want. No, 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 no violence. We don't need violence in here. All right. So this fist will be fine. We'll make it work with this. Lego man, no, 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 no. All right, there we go. So sort of how I'm kind of envisioning Donkey Kong, and I do have. Oh, where did those pieces go? They're down here. I do have a lot of googly eyes. You bring a squirt gun? Here we go. Big googly eye. That's a little too big. I don't have mods that turned it into a water gun, unless UR did it. So we got those googly eyes. I have mean eyes too. Those would work. That's sleepy. You know what? You know what? Now that I think about it. Hold on, hold on. This is going to be way better than I was anticipating. Now that I... Oh no. If I have them, I'm going to be so excited. I do. Oh, they're too... They go both sides, though, which might not be a bad thing. have these to put the eyes on. Hey, Kevin. Good to see you. We are working on Donkey Kong for the interior of the cabinet. Ah, that's what I want. And everyone's picking on Logan and Lego Man. So a water gun, actually a water gun would beat a fist fight because you're trying to use your fist. The water gun can hit you from further away, and you hit someone in the face with it. You're too busy worried about the water. So of course, I only see one of these pieces. I would like another piece, sir. I have actually... Don't use Mixel-Wise. I actually have one of the original, what they called the CSP, or CPS, CPS? No, CPS. Super Soakers. I have 2 of them. They were called the Constant Pressure System, and they were lethal. Like, you would hit someone in, like you would pump these things up, and you could pump them so full of air, and the hole was this big. Like, it wasn't like your typical little tiny hole for a Super Soaker. It was this big. So the water came out with a blat. And like you would not even, I mean, like, you pumped it all the way full and you went to pull the trigger, it was hard to pull the trigger. That's how much pressure was there. And then you would launch this thing, and it was a blat of water. It was just this of water, and you would soak someone like so fast, and you would still have like 5-6 more shots to go soak other people. It was the best thing ever. And they stopped making them after the 3rd one because they were too powerful and people were complaining. So I've got 2 of them. I'm only going to use the micro eyes for right now, just to, just for DK until I can make better pixelated eyes. But if I'm not finding the piece that I want, then it's not going to matter anyway. Right? Liger. Use a Sharpie. I want another one of these, and I only have one, apparently. Which, let's say. Alright. It's one of these. It's a full headlight, but all I have are these corner pieces, which could work. I may use those anyway because it'll work here. Wait, are you talking about the Speed Champions piece that no one knows about, Kevin? I feel that you're talking about a Speed Champions piece. Actually, I can make him have... That's what I thought. You're talking about a Speed Champions piece. No one knows what they are. Let's do this. I am going to need the... Ah, his head is coming apart! But that's okay. We can rebuild him. We can make him better. I am fat, actually. But it doesn't say that. It says eat. See? That's an E. E-A-T. Eat, sleep, build, repeat. It's my new motto. What's a motto? Nothing. What's a motto with you? Where's that other piece? I know I have another one. Ooh. I have that piece. That goes right there. I knew I had one. Alright. I know, people have been asking that, so I figure I will regale you with what it's supposed to be and go from there. Ah, there it is. There it is.
Alright, now we can put eyes on him. And again, this is just for a temporary, just to get him done. But I gotta find the right eyes, so. Nope. They will be pixelated at some point. But for right now, no, that's sleepy eyes. I want angry eyes. Like, there we go. Like, Mr. Potato Head. Give me my angry eyes. I could do one normal and one angry. Whee! That was a sleepy eye. Logan, are you going to comment on my sorting? There we go. Why 3886? 3386. Why? Because we can. It actually looks kind of funny. Because it's not pixelated, so. But there we go. That actually doesn't look too bad. For a first attempt at a pixelated Donkey Kong. Oops, I forgot this. That's supposed to be down, but that's alright. There we go. So this is our comparison. We have him right here. Not bad for a first attempt. I mean, he's not pretty, obviously. I do kind of want to 3D things. And they are different angry eyes, actually. So that makes him do look kind of funny. Makes him do look kind of funny. Wow, that was bad English. Holy cow. Logan's gonna disown me because of the angry eyes. Why do you call them Mixel eyes? Actually, here, let's do normal. We'll do normal eyes. See how they look. There we go. Again, he is kind of messed up, so. Oh, I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember. They come from the Mixels line. I don't even know what the Mixels are. Lego Harry Potter Years 1 to 4. The Lego games are very good. I can't really put... Yeah, they do need to be overall closer together. Again, that's part of the issue with doing pixel and not pixel. And, you know, trying to make this work with the size constraints. So, I can't really... How would I do that? I can't really. I would have to get them together somehow. And being odd numbered, that would be very difficult. That's why I did it that way. You're going to roast me on Build and Chill later. Who says I'm joining Build and Chill? I've done plenty. Yeah. Were the Mixels like little robots? Are you trying to get on Logan's good side again? Alright. I would have to do kind of... And I may just make it, you know, 4x. Alright, so let's alter him a bit. Okay, let's fix and make everything not be odd numbered. Okay, so we're gonna do this. See if we can fix his head. See, I don't remember the Mixels. I have no idea what you're talking about, so. No idea what the Mixels were. See, that's too close. That's the problem. See, look, that's way too close, don't you think? Would that be... I don't know, maybe not. That's why I was trying to do... Well, it's not too close. Okay. So they had a lot of Bionicle. Yes, they did. And I have a lot of Bionicle too, and I was talking with him. All right, so let's do this. Since you're saying that's not too close, let's pixelate. Let's pixelate the eyes. So we can make the eyes look like they're only too high and too wide, so I'll have to play around with it a little bit. Ooh, you know what? No. If I use the square pieces and just round for the eyes themselves, that'll actually look pretty cool. I don't have any of the white pieces up here. I took those all downstairs. I was trying to clean and organize and keep things better. Alright, so let's do this. Oh, I didn't bring it. I'm sorry. I did not bring it. There was so much going on. There you go. 3D grounded power crystal. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. I know. How dare I? Alright. Let's do this. Lego buildings are fun. Alright. So I'm pretty much gonna be changing everything here. It doesn't matter what I do as far as taking this stuff apart. So yeah, taking his mouth apart. Alright, so we're gonna do this. Whoops, I didn't want to do that. These are his eyes. That doesn't work. I need the smooth parts. It's the only way it'll look right. So let's do this, since I don't have it. You were like, I need minifigs, right? That's right. Jerry is very young at heart. Alright, will this be better eyes, so to speak? Will those be better? So if I put them here, now it doesn't look right because I do need still the separation for the eyes. Alright, yeah, no strong language here. What are you talking about? We don't have no stinking language. Don't be bringing in words we don't know. That's bad form, Peter Pan. Bad form. Alright, so who says Logan can't have kids? I don't know either, Logan. You walked into something, I guess. Something with words were said. Words were said. Alright, his eyes, I'm gonna have to Hmm. Is that going to be better or worse? Better or worse? Alright, well, I like his arms, so we're going to keep those. They work anyway, so it's this part that we're redoing, and in fact, we don't need to do that if we're redoing this. Well, that's awesome that you're a Muslim. So that doesn't mean so you pronounce the word wrong and it just happened to be a swear word. Is that what you're saying? That's funny. Oh, you should hear Jerry swear. Oh, that's too high. So let's do this. I keep having to redo this is the hard part about doing a mock, because especially when it's something you've never done before. But, you know, we'll get it done. Let's do this. There we go. It's a little hard to see because the tan goes with the white so well. We'll do that. Let's keep his arms down here out of the danger zone. All the pieces up here are fair game. Let's give him a little nose. Oh gosh, yeah, you do. Gosh. She never leaves me alone. It scares me. It does. Okay, there's that. Yeah, so we used to play SWTOR together, along with UR, and in raids, and it wasn't all my fault. You have to admit. Come on, Dan made a lot of mistakes too. Let's be real. Dan is always the is reason for consternation. Alright, so let's take these off. Yeah, so we raided when it was like Yor was like, I'm staying out of this. Is what his face. Yeah, that's what I'm working on. So I'm trying to do the pixelated eyes, and it's not working very well, so I thought, what? I thought you didn't like the I thought you didn't like it. I don't have the snot bricks to do that. That's the problem. I didn't do any snot. That's no snot there. What do you want me to do, Logan? Come on. Alright, let's do this, since Logan is getting all bent out of shape. Yeah, it needs to be lower. His bottom half looks really good. The arms look pretty good. It's just this middle and top half. Oh, I see what you mean. I gotcha. Like, but see, I will not be able to get that. I will not be able to get that close enough. There's no way. It just would not happen. Yeah, that's not gonna, no. Logan tries my patience, I swear. 2 plate I is greater than 1 plate tan is greater than 2 plate I. That's still not going to work, you know. No, it does not. That is not going to be what I want it to be. See? That is not going to do it. And I have no way to attach it either. That's the big problem, is I don't have a way to attach it. Ah! I don't have the brackets. That's the problem. You're not listening. Jerry's just... They get the bracket. Ah, poor Logan. He thinks it's that easy. Ah. You need more knowledge on snot. See? You hear that? I got plenty. Who wants popcorn? I see what you're saying. Trust me, Logan, I do. Of course you do. I am new at this. I have not done snot in, like, I'm so new to this. So, like, however, I don't even know what 3386 stands for. Let's see if I can do this. Number war, gar. One, two, three, four. I declare a number war. Yay! Are we all blowing our noses now? I love the faces. They're so great. Well, that could go. That almost fits. Oh, because that goes lower. That's all right. Okay. Oh, now you're... Now Scott's getting in on the action. He's like, ah! Speed Champions. Don't they have this piece that's like so special that no one knows about? Alright. So let's see if we can do this. Da-da-da-da-da. The piece that no one knows about, only Logan knows. It's called Logan's Folly. Is that how it works? No, that won't work. Kind of like here. That's too far. Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no. That'll work. That'll work. No, 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 no. If I had one more... You know what? I have my bag of... Hold on. I don't think I have to fill it the way I want. I don't think I have the right piece for it. No. That's okay, though. I got the idea. I got the idea. I just don't want him to have, like, a missing head piece. Sort of like that. Sort of. Because this is so light, it looks kind of white, too, though. I see what you're saying. I don't know if that's going to work right. Kinda works. Kinda doesn't. Let me try something here. One more thing. And another thing. Always one more. Remember? One more time. Let's space out his... You're better than Mixel Eyes. Ooh. Ooh. Wait, that was a compliment, I think. White 1x1 plate with black prints. I don't know what that is. Oh, like I'm gonna have that. Here, I'll give you a... Just for you, Lego man. Where'd they go? Nope. There you go. Big eyeball. Dun, dun, dun. I don't know what those would be, Logan. So... I'm looking for one more piece. In particular, and we'll see how well this goes together. One way or another. Well, I've never have done Ninjago, so why would I suddenly randomly have Ninjago pieces? Answer me that. I'm not gonna get it right now. See how you are. Thanks for stopping by, as always. Someday, Logan will get you the instructions for Bumblebee. Someday. Don't call her mom. She'll kick you out. She won't take that from you. Trust me, she was a healer, along with Jerry. Well, Jerry was sometimes a healer. Not always. Sometimes. And if we sassed them back too much, they would just let us die. So, you know. So, just be... just be aware. Alright, what am I looking for? I know I had a 1x1. I don't want to do the flat one. No, that might be okay. Yep, that's exactly right. Always respect your healer. Hey, Vab, how you doing? Let us all pray to the healer that she does not wipe us all because she gets an attitude. Fab, Logan is getting on my case because I don't know nearly as much about snot bricking as he does. There we go. Alright, there we go. That's a little bit better. Kinda. See? Not really the best. I mean, it works. The brisket. I don't know what a brisket is. Brisket? I'll take a brisket. Any day. So, alright. So that's kind of our head. That'll be our Donkey Kong head. I stopped using them! See? See how much better those are? If I put those right in the middle next to each other, would they not look so cool? That would be great Donkey Kong eyes. Oh, don't dox your stomach. It's a bad way to go. Alright, so let's do this. This is... Yeah, it looks awful. It really does. I mean, right now he has a hole in his head, but, you know, I can't do anything about that right now. It does not look that good. Now I've got all this crap that I got to worry about and try to smooth out and figure out how I'm gonna. I guess those will work, but it still looks funny. Hey yo! All right. Get brackets and he won't bother me. No, he'll find something else to complain about. That's just the type of person he is. Ooh, I forgot. I don't have any 3x2s of this color. It's amazing how little of this color I have in the pieces that I need. But that's alright. This has just been an experiment. Use the 2x2 eyes? Yeah, I'll use the really big eyes. Just to upset them. Just to upset them. Those would actually, if I did the full scale bracketing, the full like pixel for brick, like those would work actually. That's the sad thing, because his pixelated eyes are 2x2. So yeah. We'll go with Logan's suggestion, though. Nah, Logan ran away. He's like, nope, I'm done. I'm not dealing with this anymore. Like, you guys are so mean. See, it doesn't... See, now that looks bad, like what I want to do. So, like, Logan's a delicate flower. No, Logan gets entirely too. He gets very worked up. I mean, a printed plate would be cool, actually. Yay, 2-0 pens! Woo woo! I didn't realize they were in the playoffs. But I haven't followed hockey this year at all, so I don't know. I'll figure out something for that. It is already, man. It's already like 9:40, and this is all the first. Though I mean, like, let's be honest. His legs look fantastic. Oh, it's opening night. Oh, I got you. My buddy actually does the it's not the Jumbotron, but whatever they call it, the thing that hangs down in the middle. He actually takes care of that, so I have no idea. I'll just name out things. Buffalo Sabres, Chicago. So the printed 3024PB010 on Bricklink. I'll have to look that up. So I'm going to take a picture of that just because Logan said what it was. That's right. Yeah, that's right. You be careful. You be careful. All right. So all right, that's the Bricklink piece. Okay, I'll look it up. Because it would be cool to have a printed piece. There's just not a good way to do this. And I don't mind having a printed piece that sticks out, but like there's no easy way to do the narrow eyes, so. Yeah, LEGO man, chill. That's no. You didn't want me No. You didn't want me knowing your address to send you a prize, and you're asking him for his address? Come on, man. Come on. All right, so it is 9:41, and we've played around with it. Here, we'll do this. So there, so the bottom half of Donkey Kong looks pretty cool. He's got his washboard abs. I actually have decent fists. We have decent arms for him. So those will work pretty good. It's just the body-ish and so it's really the head. That's the tough part. So I enjoy playing with my monkey. See? In case you didn't see it, so this is the Pac-Man bottom part of the whole arcade thing. And it does work as it's supposed to, where it lights up, joystick works, blah blah blah. But I also changed it. See? Coin's in there. Coin came out. So it does work to do a coin return. So whenever I get the rest of the cabinet built, it's gonna kind of travel down and go out. My idea is to have it come out where the fire. So if we look here, let me go back to the. Let me hide this image. If we go back to the overall image of Donkey Kong. I want the coin return to come out where the fire is. So where right here. I want the coin return to come out with the fire. So I think that'll be, so it'll have to travel from the right, or yeah, from the right side where the coin return is all the way over. Now that's not typical. Normally those just come down straight. But I figured it'd be fun to do and make it so that it comes out somewhere different. So it'll come through the fire. Yeah, so. Alright, yeah. Thanks a lot, everyone, for tuning in. Really appreciate it. If you would, give me a like. That helps with the YouTube algorithm and all that stuff, so the more likes I have on a thing, really appreciate it. Next week, we're going to have something else we'll be building. I just wanted to continue with this, see what I could come up with. I'll be doing this in my spare time, whatever spare time I actually have. As I, it's just going to be an overtime build thing. But the Pac-Man turned out really cool. I love it. But anyway, look for a what's it called? A poll. Within the next day or so as to what I'll be building next. So, yeah. So, until next time, keep on building. May the 4th be with you. No, not the 4th. May the brick be with you. Gosh. And yeah, keep on building, and we'll see ya. Bye.